are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome to Where Are They Now. I'm your host, Dianne Hart Lowman, and tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing a singer, songwriter, producer, keyboardist, a musician, Mr. Terry Morgan. How are you this evening?
Very good. Thank you very much. Very good.
Let's jump right in. Where are you from?
Detroit.
What schools did you attend?
Persian.
So did you go off to college?
No, I went to private school, studied with several jazz musicians, and studied with them background with jazz musicians. And from there, I just kept going and wound up with an agency, and I worked with an agency for a while.
How old were you when you played your very first instrument?
17 years old.
But what made you decide that that would be the instrument you were going to play?
Well, I was doing a lot of recording, and I needed to learn how to play because I didn't. In order to record, you got to know how to play. So I took lessons from several musicians, and they taught me how to play. Charles Earl, a few guys taught me how to play, and from there, it grew.
So you say at 17 was the very first time you ever touched an instrument?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody else in your family played?
Nobody, just me.
Who influenced you the most that you decided at 17, I'm going to learn to play?
Well, I was influenced by jazz musicians, Charles Earl, Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, mainly instrumental musicians influenced me to do what I do now. Now I record, I'm engineering, so it just grew into one thing to another. And I couldn't find help, so I wound up doing it myself.
Have you written music for others?
Oh, yes, definitely. I have music right now in England. I have music overseas. Al Hudson. I used to play with Al Hudson in one way. To help co-wrote Cutie Pie. That was one of my biggest influences was playing with Al Hudson. Actually, I was playing with the band for about 2 years.
When was the first time you got a real paycheck for playing?
Oh, that would probably be Cutie Pie. I get royalty checks for Cutie Pie. I've been getting them for about the last 15, 20 years now.
You were 17 when you touched that instrument. When did you get your first paycheck playing with a band or a group?
Oh, let's see. I left Al Hudson and went and played with an agency called Lord on Ross, and that was my first biggest paycheck. I was probably in my 20s then. I was making good money, close to $1,000 a night by myself.
Wow.
No other help. Everything was solo. I sequenced all the music, cut all the background vocals, set up. I was running 2 computers on stage, and I was playing keys on top of everything and singing lead where I need to sing lead. And I was probably in my 20s at that time.
So you were a one-man band, actually.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So have you done a lot of traveling outside of the United States as you played?
No, everything's been inside the country, yes. So
how'd your music get overseas?
Well, I was writing currently with a record company right now, and through affiliation with the record company, I was able to establish a group. They already had a group that needed original material, so I wound up writing for them, and they catapulted to overseas action, music action, yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this. What do you think was one of your most remembered performances? I had a
gig in Waterford, Michigan, where Tim Allen was the guest speaker, and I was the guest musician for that evening. To me, that was a beautiful point because I got a chance to meet Tim Allen personally, and then I played on stage while he was in the record doing his thing. So it was just me and him.
So let me ask you this. Where can your fans find you on social media? What social media platforms can they find you on?
All of them. I'm pretty well versed in all of them. Number one would probably be Cutie Pie, of course. That's one of them. And then you can find me on email. Oh, God. Yeah, Spotify, Facebook.
Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not on TikTok. YouTube, especially YouTube. Yeah, you can find me on YouTube. Band Mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what name would they find you under? Just Terry Morgan?
Yeah, Terry Morgan. The main song is "I Am Legend." I'm trying to think of the name of what they call it. So I can't think of it right now, but
Hey, not a problem. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. And the first song we're going to listen to, did you write this song?
it's a remix that I wrote. It was actually Carlos Santana, but I did a remix on it.
We're going to take a break and we're going to play a song that you did a remix on. And we come back, we're going to talk about the song.
I've got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman. Yes. I've got a black magic woman. She's driving me so blind I can't see. But she's a black magic woman and she's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yes. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't mess around with your tricks. No, no, no. Don't turn your back on me, baby, 'cause you might just wake up my magic sticks. Like magic girl. You've got your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman. I can't leave you alone. No. Let me play for a while. Magic woman, yes, driving me crazy, girl. Yes, you are my magic woman. I've got this black magic woman, and she's trying to make a devil out of me.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Detroit's digital radio station for a new generation. DetroitHotRadio.com. Terrestrial radio can't do what we do because we are setting a new standard in Detroit. The best Detroit artists are here, along with all your national favorites. The most music 24/7 by all your local favorites, like Anita Baker, Michael Henderson, Kim,
So how did you find your way back in
and the Dramatics. If they're from Detroit, they're heard here. This is where Detroit turns for R&B from yesterday and today.
24-karat magic in the air.
Detroit Hot Radio.
You are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome back to Where They Now. I'm your host, Dianne Hart Lowman, and tonight I have the awesome pleasure of interviewing Mr. Terry Morgan. Now, Black Magic Woman is a bad jam. How did that song come about, and how did you go about rewriting it?
Well, I always did like Carlos Santana, and it just came to my mind to redo the song. I do a lot of remakes that way, and I just got to writing it, and there you go. Now we have it. Black Magic Woman done by Terry Morgan.
That's correct. Black Magic Woman by Terry Morgan. That's a bad song. I really, really enjoyed that. So, yes, you write for others. Have you been writing for others locally in Detroit?
Well, lately I've been writing for my wife, writing for myself. We're putting together a new act. I'm doing her album right now. So currently all I'm doing is a lot of writing, but I'm not doing a lot of stuff for cats in Detroit as I am personally. We do our own thing together. So she's a writer, composer, and I just let her do her thing, and I just write the music and write for the record company, and that's about it.
So maybe I should be interviewing Darla and not you. Darla will be next. I will interview Darla separate from you so we can talk about her career and what she's been doing. But that's great. Right. So you're writing an album. The two of you right now writing a new album?
Right, correct.
When will that be released?
Well, right now we're in the transition of moving too. We're moving to Georgia.
Oh.
And so we're doing a lot of, do what we can. Everything is boxed up. I got 4 recording studios, and they're all boxed up pretty much except for one. I got one that's wide open right now we're using. But that's hard to say. Probably once we move to Georgia, we'll have a release date. Because right now I said we're in transition. So
okay. So then does that mean that you're not planning any performances live in Detroit, or are you planning some live performances?
I've been asked to get together with some cats to do some things, but I just bought a bunch of equipment, and right now I just don't have the room and the time to do it because we're talking about moving within the next month. So our move date is kind of soon, so it's kind of hard to pack up everything, go out and do a gig, come back, and then what's the point? I'm gonna be leaving anyway.
But that's because they want to hear you.
I know. It's kind of hard to do right now.
I get it.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about some people who you've played with.
Oh, wow. Marty Montgomery was one. I played with Marty. Marty Montgomery is a saxophone player, great musician. I played with him and his band for a while. Today it's called the Thick Band. I played with him. And then, like I said, I was with Lloyd Ross for 6 years as a soloist, and I played with a couple of cats. I had some people play with me on stage occasionally. Alexandra Zonchak was one. What is her name? I can't think of her. She does a commercial right now on TV. I can't think of her name right now. I play with a variety of people, but nobody. That's about it.
Who did you enjoy playing with the most out of those individuals that you did name?
That's a good question. That's a hard question. A guy named Kenneth, friend of mine. He plays guitar. He's a great guitar player. I played with him. He's a jazz guitar player. I played with him for a while. Corey Blanche, I played with him for a while. He's another guitar player. I played with a lot of guitar players because a lot of guitar players are looking for keyboard players. So I wound up doing that way. Corey Branch. He's really a great musician. I like playing with him. He's a good guitar player. Knows his stuff. My circle is kind of small.
What do you have? How many songs do you have in your catalog?
Oh my God, thousands, literally thousands. I've got more songs in the Library of Congress than the Library of Congress. I'm serious. When I met my wife, I offered her my library as part of my marriage to her, and I see how many songs I got. Probably 2,000 or 3,000 songs at least. It might be more than that. Because that's all I do is write.
Right.
That's all I do is write. Spend all my time writing and composing. So
that's good.
That's where I'm at. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So have you and Darla actually performed together live?
Oh, definitely. She's a great vocalist. That's how I met her. She has a beautiful voice, and that's how we met. And from there, we did some gigs. We haven't done a whole bunch of gigs because we were a family at the same time. We were trying to be a family and be a musician at the same time. Sometimes it can be hard to do. So we're working on tightening up our act and getting something out there on wax and taking it from there. So,
right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then that means that on this new album, you all have some things coming up together?
Oh, definitely. She's on an old school jazz tip, so it's going to be a lot of that on there. So I'm preparing myself for a lot of work. She's going to put me to work.
You don't seem to mind. You like work.
No, I like it. That's no problem.
Yeah, yes. I'm sure. So let's talk a little bit about what is it like to have had the life that you've had as a musician? What has that been like all these years? Because I understand that you are a bad man. I just know Cutie Pie and Black Magic Woman. Thomas tells me that you are awesome.
You know what? It's a blessing to be able to do this. And I've always wanted to do this. And I wanted to have my own building, but I decided I didn't want to stay away from home and be away from her. So we made our house our foundation. We take a 3-bedroom house and take 2 bedrooms and turn them into studios, and the third one is us. So it's a wonderful thing to have this blessing to be able to play, and I hate to say it, but not have to depend on nobody to come through and do tracks for me or can you play this for me? Can you play that? That's why I taught myself how to do all of it. I run four Mac computers in my studio, and so I've learned to do pretty much all of it myself. I did the internship at a bigger facility for about 3 years, and that worked out good. But the owner he passed away, so that took care of that. But yeah, it's a wonderful feeling to be able to do this on a daily basis and do it yourself. Yeah.
I can only imagine what that must be like, but that's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
But you enjoy it.
I love it. I wouldn't change a thing. I worked at Henry Ford Hospital for 35 years, and during those 35 years, I was a musician at the same time. So no matter what I've done in my life, music was always in my life. Right. It was beautiful. I mean, I was able to. I worked for UPS. Same thing, musician. I spent my life being a musician. So now I'm doing it full time. I'm back.
So I retired and I'm back.
And I'm back, right.
So you worked at Henry Ford Hospital for 35 years.
Security police officer. Yes, ma'am. I was there I was there before they built most of it. I was 18 when I was 18 when I started at Henry Ford Hospital downtown. And I was the only Black in the organization at the time. And I watched them grow. I watched them build hospitals. I was there around that whole time. I did a lot of gigs internally for the hospital. medical records, and housekeeping, you name the department. My band was always there playing for them. So I got around.
That should have been great. And then you left there and went to UPS, or did you have two jobs?
I left there and traveled for a while. I was going to go to Europe, but the band that I had, they got scared. So they didn't want to go. They got scared. They were going to give up their 9 to 5. But I was willing to. I had put in a leave of absence for 6 months to travel with a band, but they got scared. So I went with Marty Montgomery, went on the road, did local gigs and stuff all around the country and stuff like that. And that was that. So and then from there, I just recently went back to UPS, but I found out this ain't me. Because I was spending too much time working and not enough time in the studio. Right. You know, because I work midnights, you gotta get your rest. How you gonna study music if you're sleeping all the time? So it's been a toss up, but now I'm back. We got some beautiful things about to happen. I can tell you that right now. We got some beautiful things about to happen.
Well, I look forward to hearing them and seeing you all someplace live performing somewhere out there. Yeah.
Well, we were thinking about coffee shops. If we were going to stick around here for 2 or 3 more months, we were thinking about coffee shops and corporate gigs. Corporate gigs is where the money at. Right. There's no money. I hate to say it, but knowing for that, there's no money in the city. You got to do corporate gigs. Corporate gigs is like playing for General Motors, playing for Chrysler, playing corporate gigs. That's where your money at.
So you've played in that arena before?
Oh, definitely. I did corporate gigs for a long time.
We're going to take another break and we're going to play Stitched Up. And that's also a song that you wrote. And we'll talk about that song when we come back. So let's go to break.
Exactly how you hear it is exactly how it all went down. It was later in the evening that the facts and figures got turned around. Judy was a woman, yes, she did advance my way. Can't be sure exactly, but I swear I saw her say my name. It was the right time. She was the real thing. I had to walk away. Don't wanna be stitched up out of my mind, strung out like I'm behind, trapped in, can't do a thing because I'm locked down. Stitched up, feeling the burn, strung out, finally learned that trapped in, can't do a thing because I'm locked down. Wonder where she came from. I wonder where she's gotta go. Who's to say she's single? Who's to say she's on her own? Girls like that don't sleep alone. That girl is flawless, and I know I'm not the first one to think that. Since I'm not the first, I sure won't be the last. I spend my whole life looking behind my back. I just don't think I'm up to that. Stitched up, out of my mind, feeling strung out, like I'm behind, all trapped in, can't do a thing because I'm locked down. Stitched up, feeling the burn, all strung out. Finally learned that trapped in, can't do a thing because I'm locked down.
stitched up, feeling a burn, strung out. I finally learned that trapped in, I can't do a thing because I'm locked down. Stitch me up, string me out, track me in, lock me down. Stitch me up, string me out, track me in, lock me down. Stitch me up, string me out, track me in, lock me down. Stitch me up, string me out, track me in, lock me down. I'm out of my mind, strung out like I'm behind, strapped in, I can't do a thing because I'm locked down. Stitched up, feeling the burn, strung out, I finally learned that trapped in, I can't do a thing because I'm locked down. Stitched up.
Hi, this is Dianne Hart. Be sure to catch my shows as we interview politicians and special guests on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on The Opening Statement, the Lit TV network on Roku. Also, watch Where Are They Now as I interview entertainers of yesterday and today at 7:30 p.m. Detroit Hot TV on Facebook. Thank you.
You are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome back to Where They Now. I'm your host, Dianne Hart Lowman, and this evening I have the awesome pleasure to interview Mr. Terry Morgan. So now, Stitched Up is also a song that you wrote?
Well, it's actually a remake again.
Okay.
Herbie Hancock wrote the song. John Mayer was a guitar player on the song. He's a bad guitar player. Of course, Herbie Hancock is Herbie Hancock. You don't get no better than that. And actually, my wife wrote the song for me to sing. I should have been the one singing it, but I was so busy trying to get her to learn the song for me. It wound up being her singing the song. So she wound up singing the song, and I just did all the music and did backgrounds for her. And it came out beautiful. It came out beautiful. Nice cut.
Yes, it is. And when I was listening to the song, I'm like, that's a lady's voice singing that song.
Right.
Because when I saw it, just said Stitched Up. Of course, I didn't know who was singing it until I listened to it.
It should have been me, but
that's Darla singing the song.
Exactly. Yeah, I put it to work. I put it on Front Street.
I'm sure she did not mind, but that's a bad jam too.
No, she didn't mind.
No, I'm sure she did not mind. Let me ask you this. If you could give some advice to some up-and-coming young entertainers, what would you tell them?
First of all, learn how to play piano. I've run across too many guys out there who write lyrics, but that's all they do. They can't put it to music. And I say what you need to do is take some lessons in piano, or some type of instrumentation, so you can be your own music. You can follow your own self, do your own thing. That's how I made it. You have to. Otherwise, you're paying somebody else to write the music for you, or you're going through all that. It's better to learn how to play. Then you can do something, and then put your lyrics. I have a gentleman right now who's stuck in AI. He's doing a lot of AI. I do AI too, but I do me first.
Right.
Then I do AI. Well, I tell him, look, you do all AI, and you write lyrics, but you have no music. You depend on AI, and that's not going to work because a lot of radio stations ain't having it. They're not having AI. They're just not going to have it. So that kind of puts you in a bad way. So you need to learn how to play piano first. I would advise.
Okay.
Yep.
What other advice would you give to these young folk?
Practice it. If you're going to take lessons, practice at least an hour or two a day, and that's a good thing to do. Study your music. Study your writing music. I mean, talking about the actual writing of music, writing notes. When I went to Persian, I had notes. my teachers I played upright bass in high school because the
Uh-huh.
piano was taken. I didn't have a chance to play piano. So I played upright bass, and I learned from that instrument to move over to piano. And I would tell them, learn how to read music, write music, get involved rather than just dishing out money to somebody to help you do it. Learn how to do it yourself. That's the bottom line. It took me, 17, I'm 73 years old now. So it took me that long, from 17 to 73, to get where I'm at. But I'm there though.
That's right.
I don't have to make a phone call unless I just want somebody to come and play a part for me.
Right.
Something like that. I need a guitar player to come play the solo for me. Something like that.
Right. So let
Mhm.
me ask
Yeah.
you, when you're taking a look at what's happening in today's world with music and all the streaming that everybody's doing, what do you think of that?
I don't know. Okay. I started off doing a lot. I had to go back to AI. Started off doing changing a lot of my own original music to AI. I like the arrangement, but like I said, the bottom line is, it's too much. It's too much of the same thing. It's too much of the same thing. I listened to a lot of music on the radio, and it's all the same. To me, it's all the same. I don't hear any creativity in it, and it's it's not there. It's not there. There are a few good groups out there. I heard a young man the other day singing like almost like a classical R&B. It was beautiful, and he has a beautiful voice to go with it. I don't remember his name, but that's what needs to happen. More creativity, real writing, you know, and that would make a difference.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So I really would like to talk to you a little bit about what has kept you, though, in this music. You spent 35 years at the hospital. You spent time at was that,
UPS
but you never gave up your music. So what really just kept you so grounded to your music, even through all of the jobs?
music. The bottom line was music. I mean, sometimes I would even take my drum machine to work and sit there and be writing drum parts while I'm working. I go to, if I'm working at the hospital, I got two guns on and I got a drum machine. It was the initiative of getting something accomplished, something done. Um, I've even got to the place where I've taken a small keyboard to work, especially if I'm sitting someplace for a long time.
Uh-huh.
It's just incentive. I just wanted to do that. That's what I wanted to do. I wasn't trying to be something I couldn't be. I wanted to be something that I am, and that's what brought me through. I love music. I love music, and I love writing music. I love doing music. That's pretty much it.
I was really going to say the love of music is probably what has kept you in the music because you
Exactly.
love it so much. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Yeah.
And then you meet Darla, who also loves music.
Yeah. That was a trip because what happened was a friend of mine. He has a studio too, and he couldn't do what she wanted done musically. So he said, "Well, look, I'm going to give you this guy's number." And she came over to my house, knock, knock, knock. And I said, "Hello, can I help you?" He said, "Yeah, I was sent to you by so and so, and he said that you play music, you write music." I said, "Yeah." And all of a sudden, I get this overwhelming. She's the one. She's the one. It's like the Lord was talking to me. She's the one. I said, "Look, Lord, this is business. I'm trying to handle business here. I'm not trying to get a date. I'm trying to handle some business." But she was gorgeous, and I said, "No, but this is business. Dang, she's the one. She's the one." I said, "Listen, this is crazy." So we had a talk for about 2 hours about the Lord. We talked about the Lord for about 2 hours straight that day, and I told her, "Look, bottom line is, I've got 2,000 songs. They're all in the Library of Congress. They're all over the place." And I said, I would love to have you become my wife." She thought I was crazy, right? I love to have you become my wife. 2 months later, we were married. We've been married for 19 years. Excuse me. She says, "My bad." and we've been married for 19 years now. Yeah, so that's how that started. And plus, you had a beautiful voice. I couldn't understand how somebody. Why should I even know you? Your voice is you. She knows more people in the business than I do. I'm talking about serious people. And I said, why should I even know you? You should be gone. I should know you. And here she is. Gorgeous voice. Gorgeous voice. And I love that voice. I said, I'm going to do something with this voice.
I know that's right. What'd you say? That voice is mine and I'm keeping it forever.
Right. Exactly. I'm
going to put a ring on it, as the children say.
As the song goes, put a ring on it. Right.
Right. That is just great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does speak to us, and you know that is the person for you. No question about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let me ask you, you might be all the time, but when do you think you are the most receptive to all of the music flowing, when you're most creative? Or is it just any time? Because, some people are creative when they're running, they're walking, they're driving. I've had people say I'm in the shower. Sometimes they say things like, I wake up all day in the morning. When I'm asleep, I hear music in my head. When do you think you're the most creative?
That's me, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll sneak up, run to the studio right quick. She's knocked out. So I'll get up, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm writing. I'm either writing or fixing something or, correcting something. But that's my time. Usually, I work midnights. So when I worked at Henry Ford, that was all midnights. Oh. So when I worked UPS, that was all midnights. So I'm so used to midnights. Right. It's nothing for me to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning, matter of fact. I had meant to pay, matter of fact. And got up, wrote some music. I bought a new keyboard. It's still in the box. And I said, I want to open that box.
I'm about to get up and go to work.
Yeah, what I'm saying? That's right.
You've had a phenomenal career and some awesome songs. So I'm looking forward to continuing to hear you and Darla. I'm looking forward to that album coming out. Does Darla have some singles right now that's out?
Darla got tons of songs that she's written. And some beautiful songs.
Hey, I'm going to be calling Darla for an interview.
I'm sorry. But no, she has plenty of songs. She should be sitting here too.
And she could have been sitting right next to you, but I'm going to interview her separately by herself so she can talk about her own career. And then, it's always, the story is always a little bit different when we tell it than when y'all tell it. Like, it was a month. Right. You say 2, you might have said half. Y'all don't ever remember like we do.
Right.
So I'll get the story from Darla.
Okay, exactly. She got a history too, boy. Woo.
Oh, how y'all met. Hey, and the phenomenal relationship and how music has really, really bonded together.
That's our soul partner right there, music. Yeah. That's what keeps us grounded in our music.
Well, boy, time flies when I don't know how we could have been almost an hour already. Where'd the time go? Well, is there something that you'd like to tell your fans out there that they may not know about you that I did not ask you about?
I kind of backed away from playing a lot of local stuff because I've been there and done that. It's like I've been there, done that, know what it's like, I know where it's going. And if I go back out, it's going to be this way. It's going to be supper clubs. It's going to be coffee shops, somewhere we can just sit down and mellow out, just chill out. I'm looking for that speciality in music. It's relaxing, just having a good time at. I play for Park and Recreation. I've done the city thing for Park and Recreation. So I've been in tents and all that kind of stuff by myself. I guess I kind of got tired of a certain phase of it, but I never got tired of writing. I never got tired of writing. And I would suggest that get your shoes on, get your feet wet, get out there and do what you gotta do. But think bigger than that. They got guys out here playing for chicken. Come on now, give me a break. It ain't there. That's it.
Well, I thank you. I really thank you for this opportunity to interview you. I look forward to interviewing Darla, but I thank you for this opportunity of interviewing Terry. So listen, you can watch me every Wednesday night. I am on Roku on the Lit TV network. I have a show here in the Tampa area, and it's called The Opening Statement. I talk a lot about politics. You might know that I'm a legislator, so I talk a lot about politics on my local show here in town. I'm also on Detroit Hot Television Facebook every Thursday night at 7:30. So be sure to listen to Detroit Hot Radio as well, because we're going to be playing your songs. So
thank you for having me.
Your music. Oh, absolutely. Also, you all, I am up on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. It's Dianne Hart. And every time I put up a new video, you will get a copy of it. So I just want to thank you so much for this opportunity. I look forward to hearing your music, and I look forward to having this conversation with Darla very soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Detroit Hot Television, on the cutting edge of urban internet TV.
Yeah. What you wanna do with it? If I give it to you, what you gonna do?
I'm that kind of lady, you're that kind of man. Touching me on the floor, caress me with your hands. Ain't nobody tonight gonna do me right like you. Yes, I'm with you, baby, let's see what it does. As I move my body from left to right, boy, you got that swag on, you're looking out of sight. You're smelling sexy with that good cologne. Keep on dancing on me, baby, you really turn me on. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you tripping, baby. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you illin', baby. As we leave the club, you know it's time to go back to your crib, babe. Hurry up and slam that door. The clock is ticking like 1, 2, and 3. Can't you feel this heat, babe, jumping right off of me? You said you ain't never felt no one like this. As you grab my hand, we hug and kiss. I said I'm yours today, and I'm sexy brown. When you come for me, boy, you know how it goes down. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you tripping, baby. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you illin', baby. You can hug me from the front, you can hug me from the back. Make me grab my head, babe, I'm gonna have a heart attack. You can squeeze me from the right, you can squeeze me from the left. Make me grab my legs, babe, I'm running out of breath. You can hold me from the front, you can hold me from the back. Make me grab my legs, babe, I want it just like that. You can kiss me on the right, you can kiss me on the left. Make me grab my legs, baby, I'm running out of breath. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you tripping, baby. You can do what you need to do. So while you're illin', I can see you illin', baby. You can do what you gotta do, baby.
but I knew something wasn't right. But since he paying my bills, I guess I'ma be alright. I know he's cheating, I know he cheat, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. I know he's cheating, I know he cheat, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. He came home late one night, ooh, smelling really sweet. He jumped in the shower, y'all, and jumped into the sheets. I rolled my back and turned, y'all, and went right off to sleep. Yeah, I really ain't got time for your lie. Well, I'm finna catch some sheep. Well, but I knew something wasn't right. But since he paying my bills, I guess I'ma be alright. I know he's cheating, I know he cheat, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. I know he's cheating, I know he cheat, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. I'm not gonna let him, I'm not gonna let him go, no. That's my man, and I love him for sure.